Hello to all of you. I just had this idea of making a video while walking. So you're a foreigner in Denmark and you're thinking of how are you going to be successful in Denmark, or what can you do when you're just a foreigner and new in Denmark. What can you do? My first advice would be first is have your credentials evaluated here. So when you apply for a job or school, you could show that evaluation to the company or to the schools you're applying for. And depends on what job you had from your previous country or from the country where you came from. Depends also if you want to study or if you want to work right away when you move here. It's going to be difficult. It depends on what degree you have, what experience you have from your country. But I think the jobs that I noticed that doesn't require for you to learn the language are the jobs like, for example, delivering services, food delivery, newspaper delivery, cleaning, maybe babysitting also if the kid doesn't speak Danish yet. And yeah, it's very limited jobs you could have as a foreigner here in Denmark. There's not so many jobs unless you are a software developer or a engineer, something like that, those kind of degree. Then some jobs are not required to have this Danish proficiency, but other jobs it will most likely require that you can speak and understand Danish. What else I'm thinking about? Then after your grades are evaluated, then you could decide whether you wanted to study here in Denmark. That would be very good. First is also learn the language and then take a course that's related to your course in the country where you came from if you want to continue to work in that field or change into completely new job or new branch, if you wish to. But the thing is, one good thing to check is also to see if there's a job available for that field. You want to make sure that before you start a new course that there will be a job afterwards. So what are you going to do? I think the good thing to do is to check, for example, you want to be a teacher. That would require you to learn the Danish and see, for example, pedagogue or sosuhjelper or whatever job you were thinking. Check in job index and search for that job and see how many jobs are available for that specific job title. So you know that when you spend your time studying that course, that you will get a job afterwards. But of course, nobody can tell in these times of pandemic or corona, you'll never know what jobs are available. But as I can see, if if you could do your job at home, then it's possible that you can still have a job even though everything's locked down, you know. So that's one thing to consider. What else? I've seen some posts in this job search in Copenhagen. If you are a medical professional, even though you're a nurse or you're a doctor in your country, it would be a little bit difficult to find a job because, you know, your patients require that you can communicate with them, and obviously if you're in Denmark, you have to communicate in Danish. So it's not going to be easy for medical professionals, even though we have shortage of nurses, doctors. They would still want you to be able to speak the language, so it's not going to be easy. But as I've said, make a goals, check out the job market if there's a position for the job that you want to have before you dig into it, you know. So good luck, and I hope you all be successful here in Denmark. Bye for now.